What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, I've seen a big influx of players both on Reddit and Discord saying, hey Barry, I've literally returned to the game after like 6 months to a year off. What do I actually do? Because there's so many game modes now. What do I focus on and how do I make progress? So today, we're going to go over the 5 things returning players and even current players need to be focusing on. Number 1 being probably one of the most important things, because number 1 is something you're going to need from like day 1 on your account to day 1 billion on your account. You're forever going to need these things. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. So first off, we're going to talk about one of the newest features added to the game, Treasure Train. So, man, Treasure Train. The one thing you do get with this is you get 5 free pulls on this collection thing when you first open it. After that, you are going to need the Void campaign unlocked, which should be one of the main focuses of your account, whether you're a returning player or still a just current player that's grinding your way through the free-to-play process, or even the spender process at that point either. But these are going to come very slowly through the process. You can, however, buy treasure coupons. I'm not a big fan of that, honestly. I don't think you need the power you get from this. You can see even we spent like, I think it was like $500, something like that, to test this out. We came away with 145,000 fixed attack and some HP. Some bonuses are cool. Do you need them though? Not really. I would probably stay away. And that's my advice for number 5 on this list is Treasure Train. You really don't need to focus on this one right here. Now at number 4 though, this is something that might be new to the game to you, and that is the Soul Temple. This is where you're going to take your heroes, you're going to get your 5 stars, you're going to have your super awesome heroes, and you're going to awaken them. However, you should not just be doing this willy-nilly. You should not just be throwing them anywhere, and you should really focus on only using contract starry gems and your free awakenings when doing this. And honestly, going for a really strong hero for your main heroes is really important. However, you only want to do it when there are special events called the Soul Awakening Galas or Soul Awakening Sessions. And you should save these to the point where you have about 20 to 30 of these, because the whole goal here is to use the Soul Temple and your awakenings to get yourselves your big old chests here. Actually, I don't even have any chests, but your sublimation chest to get essence, sublimation, and spiritual essence. These things are very important on your account. They're going to let you grind up and give you these new little special animated wings versus the E5. You do need to first have your tree, or rather this will be your tree that you level up your level. Do not go to 120 here. 120 is kind of a killer here. It's not really worth the extra resources. Going to level 100 is the goal on your main carry damage dealers. 120 is just if you want to be stupid like me and push them either further. And this brings us into number 3, is once you do get those origin and the sublimation, saving those awakenings, trying to get these special copies, because of course, if you get super lucky and get Giant Killer, that is the dream of every account. We almost did it on a free-to-play. It would have been awesome. It would have been great. But that does bring us right into the next one, is the origin trees are so important, because getting to level 100 here, you'll see we have that on a lot of our heroes. Level 100, level 100, level 100. Even heroes we're not using that much. But that's because there's another level powering system called X levels. And you'll notice, we'll jump onto one of our lower tier heroes here called X upgrade. And you'll notice some of these heroes have level 100, level 40 of 40, 20 of 20. And then you go back to your normal heroes and they're just 400. These are regular levels. These are X levels. These are giving a ton of bonus stats. And I'll actually show you right here. The X upgrades are going to be upgrading your HP, your attack, and your armor. It does not upgrade your speed. However, this is a big boost of power overall, because you're going to want to make even your Tenants X levels, which I know it looks weird that I have a regular Vulcan at X20 and a 2C Lago, aka Trashy Lago. Heck, you might have quit when this hero originally came out, because that Chinese New Year was utter garbage. But having them as tenants for your main damage dealer is very important. So spreading around your X levels, again, very, very important. Now, there's one other thing to talk about here as well. These little X level, I forget the actual name of them. Let's go take a look. They are called X stones, a stone made of unknown materials but imbued with incredible power, used to X upgrade heroes on the hero panel. This is not like a pay to win type thing. You literally can only get it in one place, and that is in the Void campaign from idling along here. You'll see there's a lot of bonus resources you can get here. X stones, you can get mysterious forging materials when you get to a certain level as well. That's going to let you upgrade your resonance gear from 1-star up to 3-star. You're going to get the divine silk, which lets you take a legendary skin, turn it to a mythic skin. And then of course the first thing we talked about in this video was the treasure crystals. All those things are just idle resources. You can't speed them up. You can't spend to speed them up except going for the higher levels. Now again, these X levels transition into our number 2 item on the list, and that is going to be the Glory Challenge. You'll notice coming back to the game as well, there's a lot more things in the Glory Challenge to complete. A lot of them are not as important. Some of them are very good because you can get like Cloud Island resources, but the one we're going to talk about mainly are going to be this new tier down here. You notice you get your food for getting to an E5 hero. Well, now when you get to an Origin 3 hero, you get a ridiculous amount of spiritual essence. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take as many soul symbols as you have, and you're going to start converting one hero once you can get to enough power to have one hero strong enough to get to Origin 3, and you're going to start making and building heroes in normal factions. Do not build Transcendence heroes for this section here, but you have to build a dark or light hero up to Origin 3, then you just regress the hero. You build a Fortress and Forest hero up to Origin 3, you regress the hero, and then you repeat the same thing in Shadow and Abyss. Regress the hero, and then you can put it back on your Transcendence hero. But this gives you 600,000 spiritual essence and some stellar shards, which honestly leads me into the last one here. Getting down to this one's going to be near impossible for a lot of players, but if you can get there, that's really good. The downside here is you'll notice you get 200,000 spiritual essence, only 100,000 stellar shards, and this brings us to the number 1 most important thing in your account: cores, 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 and do your cores in, not fate, guidance. Do it in guidance, trust me. I'm literally on a 50 summon streak right now on my main account without a single sphere. Do guidance, trust me. Do not do anything else, but cores of Transcendence are going to be one of the most important resources because you are never going to have enough stellar shards. Look at how much spiritual essence we are just sitting on. 1.5 million on our account that we just can't use. Why? Because we don't have stellar shards. Stellar shards are the most sought after material right now because it's used for everything. Not only do you need it to like V4 a hero or V3 plus it, once you get to V4, you can then start on the origin trees, which then means you get to do that nice stuff there. However, one thing I'll show you, I can't really show you a great example, but look at how little spiritual essence it takes per level and how many stellar shards. 153,000. That's like over half of one sphere. You are never, ever, 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 ever going to stop needing stellar shards. Trust me on that one. You need to go for cores and try to prioritize cores as much as possible. And again, please, please, please just do it in guidance. Unless you are a mega whale, you're going to be disappointed. I've been doing Fate way too much on all my accounts, and you guys can see how poorly that plays out. So hopefully this little guide helps you out. Let me know what you guys think about the top 5 there. Number 1 being the cores is very important. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Welcome back to the game if you're a returning player. If you are a current player, leave some tips down below in the comments that people can read as well, and I'll see you guys next time.